These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Good Tuesday to you. I'm Megan Thompson, tracking those top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Beginning to clean up after days of storms in the valley. The city of Tempe among the hardest hit on Monday afternoon. A microburst slamming the city, knocking down trees, ripping off roofs, and shutting off power, leaving a trail of damage behind. And this morning we can confirm Tempe High School will have a virtual learning day. This is all due to the damage and loss of power. Students will not report to campus, but need to check for their online assignments. Today, Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes will certify Adelita Grijalva's victory in the CD7 special general election. Grijalva still yet to be sworn in after winning about 3 weeks ago. Checking in with the economy now, it has been 6 months since President Donald Trump announced sweeping tariff changes, causing ripple effects across the global economy. And for small business owners, it's been a bumpy ride. Scripps News Group's Holly Furfer reports on how they're feeling now.
Small businesses are often considered the backbone of the American economy. And after several months of tariff whiplash, small business owners report mixed feelings about where things stand.
I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
Ron Kernick owns a coffee shop in Michigan and says he feels the same about the economy as he did when we spoke to him and other small business owners over the summer.
I wouldn't give it, just a feeling of optimism now at this point.
Kernick had to raise his prices earlier this year because of tariffs and worries he might have to again. But other small business owners are more hopeful. 40% of small business owners said the U.S. economy was in good health in the third quarter of the year, up 6 points from Q2. That's according to an index from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Tom Sullivan is the vice president of small business policy at the Chamber.
If you ask what is the one word to describe it, I'd say resilient.
Sullivan says small business owners have particularly benefited from part of the massive tax and spending law Congress passed earlier this year. That allows business owners to write off certain expenses in a single year. But he also acknowledges tariffs, inflation, and the government shutdown are weighing on business owners.
Those three things do contribute to uncertainty, but small businesses are figuring a way to get through it all.
Katrina Golden owns a baked goods shop in Georgia and is among those trying to figure it out, and says the government could help by passing the Small Business Relief Act.
The Small Business Relief Act, pass it. We can use it.
The legislation was introduced in September and would exempt small businesses from some tariffs. Holly Furfer, Scripps News Group.
Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month and highlighting our local community. At Cul-de-sac Tempe, an entrepreneur in his early 20s is blending fashion with culture, creating Arizona's only Puerto Rican clothing store. Inside a shop bursting with color, music, and Puerto Rican pride, Adrian Rodriguez Rivera is growing Ito brand. What began as a high school project is now a full-time business with designs inspired by the island's tropical beauty, its culture, and even the streets of San Juan, captured through his father's lens.
In Puerto Rico, you can say mi viejo to refer to your dad. It's like my old man. And my dad actually took that picture of Viejo San Juan. And we wanted to make a shirt that represented the inspiration for the brand and also the person that really helped me start the brand.
And representation, a place where customers feel seen and connected to the island of enchantment right here in Arizona. Offering help for our military heroes and their families. Ahead of Veterans Day, our Let ABC 15 Know team is focused on veteran benefits. If you have legal questions, make sure you tune in tomorrow, October 15th from 5 to 7 p.m. Experts from the State Bar of Arizona will be in studio ready to take your calls and offer free legal advice.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We cannot rule out a morning sprinkle in the valley. Otherwise, starting out mostly sunny with temperatures at 70 degrees at 8 o'clock, clearing out at midday and then turning breezy this afternoon with gusts in the metro right around 20 to 25 miles per hour. Winds up in the high country will be a tad bit stronger with gusts up to 40 to 50 for areas like Flagstaff and as you head toward Mojave County as well. All under wind advisories as a Pacific storm will impact areas in that part of the state and bring in some drier and cooler temperatures too eventually. eventually. Today, highs will stay in the 50s in Flagstaff, 60s along the rim, with 70s and 80s across the lower deserts from Graham County to Casa Grande, Gila Bend, 84, and in Phoenix, a high today of 83. Your 7-day forecast showing those highs going from the mid-80s today to the upper 70s Wednesday and Thursday, with lows around 60. Meanwhile, in the high country, windy today with a slight chance of a shower there in Flagstaff. And then look at those lows starting Thursday morning. They will dip into the 20s with highs the rest of the week in the 50s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can always head on over to ABC15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.